It is becoming an increasingly acute challenge for us. We always knew it was coming. It's often referred to as a train wreck in slow motion, in that a lot of the issues are demographic, they're systemic, and we knew that these issues were coming. We've been talking about the challenges they would represent at conferences for years, but the recession kind of hid the severity of it for a couple of years. And now that our economies, and particularly the hospitality and tourism markets, have recovered, it is really challenging markets in a big way. It started in some of the more remote locations where we started to hear the first stories of hotels leaving, one of two restaurant facilities closed and shuttered, and hotels leaving entire floors shuttered because they couldn't find the people to staff them. What's potentially the more frustrating part of all of it is that despite this labor shortage, we still have core demographics like youth experiencing a 14% unemployment rate in Ontario, and that's just unacceptable. There is somewhat of an arms race in play between the various sectors as we all vie for the talent we need to build our businesses. At the root of it, I think we need greater collaboration in tourism and hospitality. It is a fairly fragmented market, partially in the fact that 80% of our businesses are small and medium in size, and we really do need to come together as an industry and make the investments in our coordination, our training systems, our relationships with our employment and training partners in order to really be successful. We also have to change the way that we do things. There's been a lot of great success stories over the past number of years. Community-based training programs that target whether it's newcomers, youth, Indigenous populations and communities. But on the whole, given the scale of the demographic challenge we're facing, all of these initiatives together barely scratch the surface of the challenge that we're facing. We need to get innovative. And we've been at OTEC and with our partners, the Ontario Restaurant, Hotel and Motel Association, we've been making some investments in some technology-based solutions that would start to help us identify that talent in priority labor pools and do a much more consistent and large-scale job of inviting those people into our industry.